We're now in section 4 of this AutoCAD Electrical 2015 course. And what we're going to look at now are our drafting settings. All of those settings down here on the status bar, some of them are already on in the blue and some of them are off. We're going to work through them and see what they all do. Just before we start, you'll notice that the project manager is here on the left still, and I've got Demo 04 project open, and I've got Demo 01.dwg open there. Now, the reason I've got that open is because we're in the 4th section of the course. So as I said in the working files previously, we'll always have an AutoCAD electrical project that relates to that section. So we've got Demo 04. Demo 01 is the drawing we're using. Now, let's have a look at this Infer constraint down here on the status bar, this one here. I'm going to click on it first. That switches it on. Now, if I hover over it, can you see there? Infer Constraints is now on, and it's telling me it's on with that little sort of pointy box there that tells me which drafting settings are on or off. What I'm going to do is literally draw just a regular AutoCAD line as if I was going to place it into this drawing as part of the electrical project. So I go up to the Home tab on the ribbon, Draw Panel, Line Command. I come down here and I click. I'm going to drag vertically because I've got polar tracking switched on. Click again. Enter to finish, and there's my line. Now, if I zoom in a bit closer now and pan a little, there we go. You can see that I've got this little symbol next to the line. That's a vertical constraint. Because I drew the line vertically and Infer Constraints was on, it's got a vertical constraint. If I right click, I can delete that constraint, I can hide it, I can hide all constraints, or I can go to my constraint bar settings. Now, you'll notice all of these constraints are available. They're a bit like your object snaps. You switch them on, and then you've got dimensional constraints as well, and you've also got auto constraint. So you'll notice there that the vertical constraint is applied. It's got the green tick, which means it auto constrains when Infer down here is on. I'm just going to click on cancel though, because I don't want to change any of those settings. So what does Infer mean? What does it do? If I click on this line, can you see the little Infer symbol on my crosshair? I've also got that symbol there telling me that it's got a constraint. Now, if I click on this grip here and drag and click again, the whole line moves. Now, that normally wouldn't happen. What would happen is it would stretch using that blue grip that I just clicked on. That's where the vertical constraint comes in. So no matter what I do with this line, I go back this way, it's vertically constrained. Now, if I just right click here and delete that constraint, and then just hit escape to deselect it. If I click on that line now, notice there's no little Infer symbol on the crosshair. Click on the grip, and it now stretches as per the regular grip tools like so. So that's what Infer does. It infers constraints based on your constraint settings in AutoCAD Electrical.